By Prince Hamlet. And to my left, we're joined by Romeo Caplet.
And now, a Q&A from Romeo and Hamlet.
Young Romeo, how would thy life been different, did hast thou not do kicketh the bucket so tragically?
Did has Julia and I did not kicketh the bucket, our families would has been, did force to settle their feuds, and understandeth we art in love.
Doth thee feeleth that thee hast accomplished much in thy life, young Romeo?
No, my life was short hath lived. In a perfect world, I would have remained with Juliet, still, and having killed Tybalt. I hath kicketh the bucket too soon.
So, what could thou hast possibly wanted to gain in a suicide motivated by love? It sounds absurd.
Juliet was mine one true love. Thither is no purpose living. If it be true, I cannot be as with that lady.
Wast thee joyous with thy decision of suicide? How doth thee bethink others will bethink about thee now?
Hadst I known with Juliet was only asleep from the poison, I would not have killed myself. At which hour I made it the decision of suicide. I was content because my love for Juliet was true. Life without that lady would have been pointless. However, I now realize suicide was not cunning, for Juliet was alive. I miss being alive.
In thy final moments of life, what was thy thoughts, and what was thee by any chance having second thoughts about thy suicide?
As I was preparing for suicide, I was depressed yet joyous because I knew with death would be better than living without Juliet. I had second thoughts, but at the time it hath seemed like the right thing to doth. Mine final bethought was Juliet. I could not believeth how lacking valor mine life turned out. My dear friend Hamlet, how would thee describe the actions thou hast taken in the last month?
Well, the last couple months has been crazy, considering my father was half killed by my uncle, and my mother married my dad's killer. 'Tis hard to find the strength to liveth. The pressure to killeth mine uncle was very strenuous.
Would thee say if thou hath any regrets about the time it took for the long-awaited vengeance?
Of course, I did not have the mental strength to killeth mine uncle right hence. I allowed my thoughts to delay the process, and I would still regret my failure to make my decision.
How doth thee feeleth about the outcome of many loved ones such as Ophelia?
I feeleth like I am the reason so many loved ones have kicked the bucket so tragically. My failure to act is the reason so many people have died. If it be true I could have the second chance, I would killeth my uncle as soon as my father's ghost told me to.
Would thee say it that thy personal feelings hath gotten in the way of the immediate problem that needed solving? Is it be true? So what feelings?
No, I simply failed to act apace. I needed to killeth mine uncle, and I procrastinated until 'twas nearly too late.
If it be true thee could taketh one chance and do it all over again, would thee? What would thee doth different?
If it be true and I could have a second chance, I would killeth mine uncle as soon as mine father's ghost told me to. Mine inability to act on instinct will still hurt mine heart.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hamlet.
New York City.
Romeo.
Woo! The best city in the world, baby! That's what it is! Yeah!
How would that life been different, hast thou not did do kicketh the bucket? So, fuck, dude, I can't get him to say it.
No, mine life was short hath lived.
No! Suicide, and how doth thee bethink of others when thee... Okay, hold up.
That seemed like the right thing
remember the
to
T
do.
is just it, like it's basically something like it hath. So
Hath.
say it.
It hath.
No, do not the other camera.
The front?
Ready? No!
Young Savage, why you trapping so?